Sometimes I think we fall into a trap, and the trap is grief is only for things of great loss, of literal physical death. But I don't think so. I think grief is a transitional emotion that helps us process and transition from one way of being to another, from one job to another, from one loss to another. It can also be an idea. Something you thought was going to happen, an expectation that you had that has recently been shattered. And you're going to have an emotion because emotions are simply our spirit's guide telling us to process something in a certain way. I need you to grieve the expectation you thought this situation would end up this way. I need you to grieve the future you thought you'd have but no longer will. It's a process of letting go, shedding the skin of what was so that you can step vulnerably into what is to come. This is the process that we live our life over and over. When grief comes, it's because we loved something. Honor that. How lucky you are to be able to experience grief, because without love, without connection, without hope, we cannot experience grief. If we had none of those things, we would never have anything to grieve because we wouldn't have ever cared about anything with any great depth. We wouldn't have put our skin in the game. We wouldn't have hoped. We wouldn't have dreamt of something so grand that in the mere thought of losing it, there's pain. Wear grief with the badge of honor and realize it's a process you have to go through. It is not your process to judge. It is your process to experience.